Hey guys, and a very warm welcome back to my channel. In the previous lectures, we have covered certain very important topics, and in today's lecture, I would be starting up with the topic of profit, loss, and discount. So, we are continuing with our quant revision series, and here basically we go from basic to advanced, okay, and we we study everything that is needed. We study all the types of questions that is required from a particular topic. Okay, and in this way we'll be able to cover the complete quant. Okay, and every day I release 2 to 3 videos onto this topic so that we get to cover this whole syllabus very easily and very effectively as well as in due course of time. Okay. So in the previous lecture, what I've already covered in the previous lecture is percentages. I have completed percentages. Okay, then I have completed a ratio. Okay, I have completed the topic of proportions, and I have done half of the topic of time and work. Okay, and I will, due to certain reasons, I was not able to make a complete video on this one, and there were certain issues with my pen, so I was not able to do it. Okay, so there was but now I'm working on this video and the complete video would be released very soon. But currently I would be starting up with the topic of profit, loss, and discount, and this is going to be a longer topic as you guys know, and it would take me 4 or 5 videos to complete the whole topic at least. But let's see how it goes, how well things go. Okay, we are left with 9 topics of arithmetic which we are going to cover. Okay. Right now, let me just begin with profit and loss. Okay. So when I'm talking about profit and loss, so this chapter is very crucial for you to understand. Okay, because this chapter is going to be coming one question from this chapter, 1, 2, 3, 4. Many questions can come. Okay, because this is one of the most important chapters which carry highest weightage. Okay. So, first of all, uh, I'll tell you certain important things that if we have to calculate profit percent, so how do we calculate profit percent? It is going to be equal to profit divided by cost price into 100. Okay, you can learn this, and similarly it would be for loss percent, same, loss by cost price into 100. Okay, so you can learn these things. These are the most important formulas that you should be knowing. Okay, now for example, now there would be a cost price. You all know there would be a cost price, there would be a SP which is going to be selling price, and I'm going to be using these abbreviations only. Okay, so this is going to be selling price. Okay, and there would be in the chapter of discount there would be MP also, which is going to be marked price. Okay, marked price, or it can also be termed as list price in certain questions. Okay, so you need not confuse it. So these are the general terms that you guys should be knowing. Okay, now let us begin with our questions, or those concepts. How do you? Okay, so let us do a basic question that there is a ratio between CP and SP that has been given to you as 8/9. Now you have to find the profit percent. Okay, a very easy question. So what was profit percent here? I think you guys have noted this one. So here the cost price is 8 rupees and selling price is 9 rupees. Okay, let's say it is 8 and 9. So that means we have gained 1 rupees profit. Okay, so profit has been of rupees 1 on the cost price of rupees 8 into 100. This is in the fraction, so you can just simply write 12 1/2% as we have completed in the percentages. This is the profit. Okay, so this is a very easy question just to make you understand how things work. Okay, now say SP of an article was rupees 14 70. Okay, and uh, the profit percentage of the article is 16.2 by 3%. Okay, now you have to find what would be the cost price. Okay, so what I always tell you, whenever you see a fraction, just try to hold the fraction. Okay, so if I convert it into a fraction, it is going to give me 1 by 6. Okay, now since it is 1 by 6, so what this 6 would be? This 6 would be the cost price of the article. This would be the profit or the loss. Okay, so as it is saying profit percent, so this one would be the profit. Okay, and since it is the profit, so if I create a kind of a comparison, so if cost price is 6, then selling price would be 1 added profit, that is going to be 7. Now since it is saying the value of selling price is 1470, which is going to be 210 times of this SP, then the cost price would also be 210 times, that is going to be 1260 rupees. Okay, so this is going to be your answer. So I have explained you things very nicely. Okay, now I hope you understood it well. Okay, if you did, then let us give you another question, which is going to be do it yourself question. Okay, you can try this. If SP is 770 rupees and lost percentage has already been given to you as 12 by 2%. Okay, then you have to find the cost price. This is the question that you guys can try yourself. Okay, now let me come to my next concept, the next kind of question. I'm not going to repeat this kind of question, these ones were very basic. Okay, you didn't have to even do anything about it. Okay, so a very easy question but very frequently asked in the exam. Now the cost price of 15 articles has been given to you. Okay, 15 articles has been given to you, which is same as selling price of 10 articles. मतलब कि 5 आर्टिकल्स का हमें फायदा हो रहा है ना. सो यू हैव टू फाइंड द प्रॉफिट परसेंट. देखो, एक तो आप बहुत अच्छे तरीके से निकाल सकते हो. देखो, मैं इसका आपको तरीका बताती हूँ कैसे निकालना है आपको. आप तो या तो देखो, आप यहाँ से डायरेक्टली भी निकाल सकते हो कॉमन सेंस से. देखो, अगर सीपी जो है 15 आर्टिकल्स, वो एसपी ऑफ 10 आर्टिकल्स है, दैट मीन्स उसको 5 का प्रॉफिट हो रहा है. 5 का प्रॉफिट हो रहा है 15 पे इंटू 100, तो ये 1/3 हो जाएगा. ठीक है, बट ऐसा मत करना, ये गलत भी हो सकता है, बिकॉज इसमें हम लोगों ने क्या किया है, इसमें हम लोगों ने एक सही वैल्यू को कंसिडर नहीं किया, बिकॉज वी डोंट नो द वैल्यू. तो प्लीज कभी भी ऐसा मत करना, ये आपको गलत आंसर देगा. ओके, कभी कभी तुक्के में हो सकता है सही, बट वी डोंट प्रेफर दिस वन. Okay, what we do is that cost price of 15 articles is equal to the selling price of 10 articles. This has been given to us. Okay, now if I calculate, if I cancel this out, so I'll get 3 and 2. So from this I will get cost price as rupees 2 and selling price as rupees 3. We consider it to be the exact value. Okay, although it is in the ratio of 3x and 2x, but we remove x for our convenience. Okay, and we just consider it because it would be in the multiple of them only. Okay, now, if cost price is 2 and selling price is 3, then you have to find the profit. Okay, so how much profit would be? 1. Okay, so profit of 1 on the cost price of 2, so it is going to give you what? 50%. And with previous, what I've done previously, which I've removed now, उससे आपका 33.33% आ रहा था, है ना? Which is not the right answer. Okay, so this is the right answer and this is the way you should be proceeding. I've given you that way because many of the people proceed that way, जो आप कॉमन सेंस लगाते हैं. ठीक है, बट कॉमन सेंस इज नॉट सो कॉमन, तो हमको हर बार नहीं लगानी होती है. ठीक है, हर बार हमें मेथड्स भी पता होने चाहिए, हमको कैसे प्रोसीड करना है चीज़ों से. ठीक है, देखो प्रॉफिट, नाउ स्टार्टिंग विद अनदर टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन. देयर इज अ प्रॉफिट by selling a commodity for rupees 524. So I've sold a commodity for 524 and I've gained a profit. Okay, which is same as the loss encountered after after selling selling it for rupees 452. Okay, Now you have to find the cost price of the commodity. Okay, so how do you proceed with this question? So what we do, look, understand. By looking at the question, one thing you could make out is that we have been given a profit and we have been given a loss. So the cost price of the article would have been lying between the loss and the profit. So I'll just write loss here and the profit here. So the value of the article would have been somewhere in between both of them. Okay, this thing you agree now. Now you have to read one more line that it is same as the loss. That means the ratio between profit and loss should be 1:1. Okay, now since it is 1:1, so we know one thing that the ratio is same as loss. Okay, so what we do is you just understand this concept. This is what you have to apply. Okay, there is this value and this value. So this value and this value, if I add both of the values, so I get the value of 2. Okay, that means if I add 452, not add, sorry, if I subtract 452 and with 524, okay, which I've written opposite way, but you'll get 72 eventually. Okay, now 72 would be the value of 2. So if I have to get the value of 1, so it should be 36 है ना. So that means if this is loss and this is profit, so what I have to do is in the loss, if I add the value of 36, okay, so I'll get the value of cost price. Or from the profit, if I reduce this value, so I'll get the cost price. Answer would be same. Here also it is going to be 478. Okay, so sorry, 488. I'm so sorry about it. I'm 488. Okay, so this is how you solve these kind of questions. Okay, this was the basic concept behind it. I hope you understood it well. Okay, now let us begin with some other concepts which you guys need to know. Okay, I'll give you another question. Mm, I'll give you a question where the ratio is not 1:. So there is a man who sells a washing machine for, not a washing machine, some heavy machinery for rupees 39 lakhs. So he sold it for rupees 39 lakhs, and uh, this was a loss value. Okay, and if he had sold it for 49 lakhs, if he would have sold it for 49 lakhs, then he would have gained a profit value. Okay, um, which would have been 3 times the loss. Okay, now you have to find the cost price. Okay, so here I think you can make out already. If profit and loss के बीच का what would be the ratio? The ratio is 1:3 this times. Okay, this is loss, this being profit. Okay, now if the loss value was 39 lakhs and the profit value is 49 lakhs, the C would have lied somewhere in between both of them, and the ratio between both of them is 1:3. Okay, so what you would be doing is that this time, first of all, you'll minus both of them. Okay, and if you minus both of them, you'll get 10. Now you have to divide it by this value. So this value is going to be the 4. Okay, so you will get what? 2.5. Okay, now since you're getting 2.5, so if you add into the loss value 2.5, so you'll get, sorry, so you'll get the cost price. Okay, so similarly, acha, uh, what about this 3? So the value would be 2.5 into 3. 5 3 is a 15. 3 2 is a 6 1 7. So you have to add. you have to subtract from it 7.5. So you'll get what? You'll get 5, 1, okay, and 4. You'll get 41.5. So yeah, this value would also be into 3. Okay, like आप यहाँ पे तो into 2 minus में, oh sorry, add करेंगे 2.5, और यहाँ पे आप करेंगे subtract 2.5 into 3. Okay, because ये 3 के ratio में. Okay, so ये चीज़ आप ध्यान रखना. So this is going to be your answer. Okay, so I hope you understood it well. Okay, and ये वाली थोड़ी technical चीज़ थी, तो इसको भी अच्छे से समझ लेना. Let's solve this one. A shopkeeper sells an article for rupees 78. Okay, so selling price is rupees 78 and earns double the profit that he would have earned if he had sold it for rupees 69. If he has sold it for rupees 69, so the profit here is double. Okay, now you have to find the cost price. Okay, so let's say if earlier the price of the article was 69, okay, and uh, had he sold for rupees 78, he would have earned a profit of rupees 9. Okay, so okay, so if there is a profit of rupees 9, so it would the cost price would have been something in between, right? So if the cost price was in between, so the value would be between, not even between, it should be here. Okay, cost price should be here. Now if cost price is here, so there is a ratio. There should be a difference of 9 here as well, so it would be 1 into 9. Okay, so there would be a difference of 9 here as well, although if it is 1 ratio 1, so it would have been 2. Okay, now just just reduce 9 from this. Okay, so you'll get cost price as 60. So this one would be your answer. Okay, so guys, I have to stop lecture today here itself. So tomorrow we will be continuing further. Okay, and I'll be making up your that time and work video, as well as I'll be making will be continuing with today's lecture. Okay, so if you guys like the content, then you guys can consider subscribing the channel. It gives us so much motivation to create more beautiful videos for you guys. Okay, so guys can subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much guys, have a very nice day, and leave a like if you understood well. If there are certain doubts or something, then you can just always comment below and share it with your friends and people who need it. Thank you so much guys, have a very nice day, bye.